Hello, 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 and welcome back to some Aurogiri streaming. Something that's becoming a little rare as of late, but you know, it's it's all good. Well, for me maybe. Some of you may be craving me. We don't know. I don't know. You have to tell me. But so yeah, today is the 26th, so June 26th, and using all of our abilities to predict new updates, dealing with delays and all this stuff, we believe it is now time for the next update to bless us, to come our way. So the past 4 or 5 months, we have had delays on updates. You know, Blitz still doesn't work. Things of that resort. Things of that nature. But yeah, so today is, like I was saying, is Tuesday, the 26th. And since there was no update this morning, we always assume there'll be another update. Like if there's no update on the Tuesday, it's general rule of thumb it's going to be on the Wednesday. Unless there are those odd situations where it happens on a Friday or a Thursday. So hey Dustin, hey Jay Cynical, how are you guys doing this evening? So I'm on the Onigiri Twitter page right now. It's where I usually go to get my information. They're pretty punctual on Twitter over Facebook and other things. You know, I don't think they have a MySpace, so I don't check that. That was a joke. But yeah, mostly just like on Twitter, all I've really seen is that the Zunko event has ended on PC and they got a new event to replace it right away, snip snap. But as for PS4, we haven't seen any tweets at all since, like, let's actually Control F and look. Okay, I apparently hit Shift F. And I don't know, I guess I'm going to have a tweet that just says F later if I ever hit enter. What does PS4 say? Is there anything about PS4 on the page? Let's find out. Dear US PS4 users, we're having maintenance. So we had maintenance on the 12th, and that was to remedy the Dawn Gacha tickets. I didn't really make a video about that because it was a minor update. They didn't really tell people about it, but that was a thing. So if you guys have any of those torn Dawn Gacha tickets that you have not used yet, or you had them, you can't really use them, you are able to take them to the Black Cat in Onigashima, and he can exchange that into a ticket for you. You can roll it before the update, and you know. But if you've already taken care of that, you know what's up. But I'm just putting that out there for those that watch this before we have an update. And there could be no update. We don't really know, because there's just a lack of transparency with how we get stuff. Aside from that, they had maintenance, EU, and then yeah. So apart from that, I don't believe there's like anything else for a while. I'd have to double check. Yeah, there was. Just a whole crock pot of like maintenance and more maintenance. Dear, yeah. We had maintenance on May 29th, that's right. Just scrolling through things, trying to see what I can find. See if there's any old thing. Yeah, there was our last update. I'm just gonna pull that up, see if there's any notes in it. If there was a specific date they had mentioned, because I haven't been like researching it that, I don't want to say accurately, but that like closely. I can read this post. Well, let me link to it. Thank you. Just want to see if they dropped any launch dates or anything like that. Is this even PS4? Campaign. Yeah, it says the OC campaign went from May 30th till June 26th. So today is the last day of that. Oh, hey Anthony. What if you have a premium ticket because I can't use it and you're upset? Yeah, I have one too. If anything, it'll stay in your inventory. I'd favored it just to be safe. They haven't really taken anything from us like ever. But I'd say, because there's no unit to roll it yet, so I just wait till the next update comes. and there should be a regular premium lineup to use it on, hopefully. But in terms of the premium tickets, it's been like that for about 2-3 months now, so just hold on to them and hope they don't fetch them away. If they did, though, like, legit, if we wake up, let's say, the day of the update, and they take away our tickets and we were never able to use them, then we have a case to say, hey, I paid for this item and I was unable to use it. I'd like you to give it back, please. Like, we would have to make a case or something if that were to happen, because that would be wrong. That wouldn't be just them, you know, messing around with things that don't work. That's actually taking something away that we have that we generally paid for. How's Final Fantasy? Final Fantasy is good. I'm about chapter 8 in the game. Been taking it semi-slow. I've been enjoying it, doing a lot of side quests. It's a lot of fun. When I first got it a long time ago, I didn't think I'd like it that much, but it turned out a lot better. But Final Fantasy is pretty fun, and that's fine, man. Thanks for the respect, but it's fun, man. It's a pressing issue, and I haven't done many streams, so you haven't had many chances to voice that opinion. So, you know, it's like what they say in school. You know, always ask your question, because if you're having trouble, the general consensus is that there's at least one other person in the room who has the same question. So, A606. So when do you think Xbox One will get an update with that 9-tailed QB outfit that Cyberset promised us? You mean like the Rinka? You mean like the outfits for the characters? I don't think you guys are gonna get it. Tell you the truth, they just streamlined you guys. Like, they just skipped you over something. Europe won't get it, that's for sure. Like, Europe's outfits are different. Europe had angel outfits of different varying colors, stuff like that, but that was supposed to come out when Lucifer came, but you guys jumped like right over, like, I'm gonna say the moon, but you guys just jumped right over something. You guys went, like, you guys just got like affirmative action to all the way up, like really close to PS4. And because they did that, you guys like went to Mephi, then you went to Abyss like right away, something like that. Like, it was just snap, you guys were there, and outfits were dropped. Like, your Neans were different as well. Like, you would have had you guys had like Miyamoto in your lineup, which was weird because she wasn't supposed to come back till Ozra was put into the game, but that was out of place. And I don't think you guys got Tri-Tail Izuna. I could be wrong, but I remember it was Siegfried and Venus and Tri-Tail, and I think you guys had something else. Hey Setsuna, how you doing? But as for the Foxtail outfits, I know later they just start putting one of them in the red lineup, but aside from that, I have no idea. They could do a repeat of our Lucy update and cook the outfits last second. I mean, I honestly think that, I don't even think it, I believe that every iteration of Onigiri right now, so we're looking at like so PS4, Xbox, PC, Europe, we're all like, we've all evolved in different ways. Like, we're no longer the same core species. Like, PC is still like the alpha firstborn child that gets everything. And when they whine, the mother goes like, "Oh, my baby, I'm gonna help you." And then PS4 is like, "Oh, fuck that kid." And Xbox is like, "Oh, don't get me started on him. I don't even know if you're mine." And the queen's got some promiscuous husbands and suitors. But you know, analogy aside, like, things aren't 1-to-1 anymore. I can't remember when we started to branch off into different paths, but the games, their content will loosely remember others, but, or not remember, but they'll closely resemble others, but they branch out in way different ways. Like, Xbox, Europe just skipped a fuck ton of shit. Like, that is the most PC way I could have said that sentence for it to get all of its content and context. But literally, yeah. Like, Europe just got skyrocketed past stuff. PC gets everything. We get things in different orders and stuff. And Xbox is like, you know, that other guy. It's like, oh, he'll get it later. I honestly wish Cyberset wouldn't care so much that Xbox has less players. Well, you know, it's their own fault that Xbox has less players. Like, I don't want to focus too much on that on Xbox for this video, but just on the topic because you guys are here, right? So, the fact that they didn't update Xbox for God knows how long, like a year. You guys got the moon like a year and a half after we did. Like, in a situation like that, yeah, I would have quit. Fuck that. Fuck that. But a lot of people would have quit. Hell yes. And it's their own fault from lack of updates and lack of transparency and just, you know, not doing their PR right and not doing what they can. I don't know. I don't know their whole story, but based on results, it's their own fault that the Xbox player base died down. And then there's the other side of glitching and inflating the market and all that other meta stuff. But, yeah. It's generally like Cyberset's fault that Xbox lost players, and then because of that, there's less of, like, you could, if you don't go by percents and you go by number of, like, hands, like, if we counted bodies, Xbox has less of a demand than PC and PS4 because the player bases are bigger on the latter. Hey Ken, I'm not really running tonight. I did some running earlier, and that's our next point. Hey Brock, how you guys doing? I haven't seen you guys in a while, good long while. So yeah, so basically, the rumors of an update coming fairly soon is in the ether, let's say. So the OC campaign that we have right now technically ended yesterday, or the 26th. So right now where I'm recording, it's actually the 27th. So, you know, I wouldn't put any OC into the game until, like, I wouldn't put any OC into the game until a new update comes. That's for sure. Yeah, you know, like the quote from Incredibles 1. I haven't seen Incredibles 2 yet, but the quote from Incredibles 1 from Syndrome is his name. It was you know, once everybody's special, nobody, or once everybody's super, nobody's super, or special, same thing. Yeah, future updates, quotation marks, good words, good choice. But, you know, I have been diligently checking the Onigiri Twitter, and by diligently, I mean like every, like, 2 hours. But there hasn't been nothing yet, and we know they don't post anything till either 2 in the morning or, like, right when they're doing the maintenance, which is annoying. For sure. I'll just get my phone out here, see if there's anything I can look up handheld so I can look at the screen at the same time pretty much. PC got the Moon update that added the Android made and waifus. When do we get that one? So that's a great question because I think that's what's coming. So let's talk about what's coming. We've been talking for 14 minutes and we haven't really got to that issue with that subject. But what's coming should be, if our predictions are right, and you know they can always throw a curveball at us, and they usually do, and it's usually not intended. That's the best part, is the curveball is never intended. But sometimes it is. So, what should happen is, because we are approaching July and August, so we should be getting our summer festival update. And this is the second summer festival, and this is the one that is supposed to include, you know, new outfits for Vanguards, and It's supposed to include new summer outfits for Vanguards. Probably new player accessories and outfits for the characters. It is the watermelon update. It's a lot of fun. And it should be adding Incognito Oda as a 10 scroll partner that you can work towards and collect throughout the course of the event in its 2 updates, or its 2 it's like a 2 update thing. But yeah, watermelon would be like a watermelon smashing festival. It's like, you might have seen some videos of like Scarlet Onigiri playing that, or Tatsuya maybe on Twitch or something. But they did have streams of that event. You can probably look them up on YouTube if you haven't seen it. But that's gonna be pretty cool. But generally, what San said just right there is essentially what's supposed to happen. Because when we look back to our first summer festival, that was when we got Oda the first time. Actually, it's kind of a coincidence. But we had but we had Oda and the summer festival at the same time. I can't remember if there was something else. I know it was Oda, summer festival. I don't know if there was other thing, but we did have those 2 last time. So generally we're going to see... Oh wow, I'm an Ifrit right now. Let me not be an Ifrit. How good? Well, Incognito is a water version of Oda, and she has like what Water Dragon Sublime should have been, like a 5-pronged water dragon. She's got lots of water moves, and she uses squirt guns, and it's really cute. She's definitely awesome. Really awesome at Rain Vanguard, for sure. I don't know how good she would compare to the regular Oda. I'm sure she's not like, oh, just get her and you'll go kill the world kind of Oda. But she's still going to be good. And there's going to be like an outfit for... there should be new outfits for Miyamoto, Amano Jaku, and someone else. I remember they had new moves added or something. If they added Lolly Satan as well, that'd be kind of crazy. We've been thinking about that update coming for a while too. Hi, Wiremoo, how you doing? Doing pretty good. Did PC get another story update after the Android Part 2 update? I don't know. I mean, yeah, 121's a pretty big jump. For sure. For sure. It'd be nice if there was that kind of mobility. I mean, Xbox should be able to go anywhere because your guys' content is like beneath PC or PS4s, for sure. But it's, definitely probably not going to happen. But no new story after Androids, yeah. So we should be getting Androids, which should be Kyoto Skies. And so it should be Kyoto Skies, Androids, and or Summer Festival. Preferably Summer Festival. I don't know if they're really going to tag anything else on. I mean, lately they have been messing up updates and they haven't been doing compensation as well. So it's kind of... I wouldn't be so wishful in thinking that. And I wouldn't be so wishful with that kind of mentality, Brock. Just for the sake of, if you look at previous updates, they messed the fuck out of this one. The one we have right now. Like especially with the gacha tickets, taking out the premiums, just little things here and there that make things bad, and they don't go out and fix it. Like, unless it's literally inhibiting the main story, they don't fix it. Which sucks as of late. Yeah, I'd be down for like new story stuff. Definitely, they need that stuff for sure, Anju. With an exchange shop, yeah, the hidden room for sure. I mean, that'd be 2 exchange shops. Summer Festival's bound to have lots of goodies in it. All the seasonal events tend to be like that. As for the Nyan Koropan, I am predicting we'll probably see Toyotomi Hideyoshi, and it's Toyotomi Hideyoshi and Katsu or something. I don't know her name. Oda's two buddies, Hideyoshi and the Yankee girl, the tomboyish rebellion kind of girl. I don't know her name. I could look at it right now, but I don't know. I'm kind of lazy. So I'm predicting the Oda squad. I'm assuming it's going to be Oda squad. You farm for Hideyoshi, not the noodle girl. No. And someone was asking about the Zunko event, which I think it's when you're talking about. Zunko event was the latest thing to hit PC. At first it hit JP PC. It's already on JP PS4. Tell you the truth, the Zunko crossover event was on JP PS4. I had checked it out and saw some stuff in it. JP PS4 did also get the trio, the Cyber Cosmic Break trio, and Luna came back, and Ivys was, Ivys is always there, but they had that, they had Hound Dog, so, like, they could either throw everything at us, or they could throw nothing at us. Like, they have so much ammo right now, like, and considering it's been kind of a drought, because this update was literally just a repeat of the last one, but they took out, like, most of the good stuff from the Neon Choropon. So Cybersep's probably like, alright, we've let their wallets build up for a couple months. Let's, throw in... I really doubt we'd see both Hound Dog and Summer Festival at the same time. It's possible, but it would be a hellish reality. And tell you the truth, it would not benefit Cyberstep as much to do those two at the same time. Just because you don't roll for Hound Dog, but at the same time you roll for the sisters. But that would be the craziest Neon Choropon ever if we saw, like, the sisters, Oda's new friends, and then an actual like lineup based on this summer, like the characters focused in the summer festival, like characters that have outfits and stuff. Like, it's hard to predict the Neon Choropon for sure. I never really looked at what the Neon looked like during that time. But update was, the summer festival was a two-parter on PC. It was 2 weeks with part 1. And during the part 1, you'd get 5 of Oda's scrolls. And then after the 2 weeks, they brought in Hideyoshi and her friend, I believe. And then the other 5 scrolls of Incognito Oda. So, like, originally the update was a two-parter, and as we saw with two-parter updates, which are now a new thing, so to speak, with Meidatoshi, in the nature of being a two-parter, we had that two-parter of an update every 2 weeks spread to an update every 2 months, like an update per month, and then we had like a delayed update in the middle, so we had like almost 3 months. We had 3 months of this update of the Yogg thing. So, I actually just picked up some win knowledges today because the Zunko skills are really cool. So I managed to get 4 or 5 win knowledges. I got some of that. I actually sunburned myself today. I slept outside and I woke up and then my arm was all red. That was not good. So yeah, there's nothing on the Twitter yet. I have it open, but I'm not expecting to see anything till about 2, 3, 4 in the morning, if at all, because I really wish they could just tell us, like just on the last week, just be like, hey, dear PS4 users or players, like, this is the last week of this update, but stay tuned, because next week you're going to get another update, and then do, like, a silhouette of what it is, and actually give us confirmation that, like, there's something coming, because when you're, like, on a boat, right, you're going, you're always in the ocean, but unless you have that land hole, like, you don't know where you're going, you lose hope. You know, we need to see that flagship in the distance. We can't just assume there's land, you know, because sometimes we won't find it. Hey Steven, how you doing? You're new to the game and awesome tips, also awesome videos. Well, thanks very much, Steven. I'm glad you're enjoying them. If you're new to the game, Steven, that's a good tip, Brock. That's a great tip. If you're new to the game, I'd say you know, there's still a lot of scamming going on in the bargain system. Bargain system might end too, but generally speaking, I wouldn't put money into the game. Like, this is a pro tip for new players. Like, don't put money into the game until you're educated on the product. Like, this is true for all things, but the only reason I'm talking about it, it's so common sense. The only reason I'm talking about it is because day after day I just see like ridiculously like weak and garbage weapons selling for like $30, and it's like, what in the fuck? Like, I feel bad for people, but at the same time I'm like, if you're this stupid, I you know, there's an old saying, you can't help stupid, you just got to avoid it. You know, but if you're new at the game, if you want to be OP, you want to put money in, you want to make the investment, you know, research them. And you know, generally if you're level 1, there's like no weapon you're going to buy that's going to matter. Oh no, sorry, bargains are not going to end. Bazaars are not going to end. Bazaar should be saying, sorry if I said that wrong, but what I'm referring to is the Golden Bazaar event. So they didn't announce this to us, it's just we have it, okay? And we've had it for 2-3 months. Like, what I'm talking about here is we have the Golden Bazaar ticket, and it says event in progress, and this is what allows us to sell things in bulk or cheaper than their price. Hey, Goku Black. You sold your PS4, but you can get it back? I mean, that sounds indecisive, but maybe you needed the monies. But basically that lets you sell Leo Magatama or any Magatama for less than its chakra cost, unless it's like a fused or a Tempest mag. Damn, MPG. That sucks, dude. I'm just gonna open this, but yeah, this should be going away, the Golden Bazaar thing. So what that means is players will have to buy their bazaars again. So you pay that 9 EOC, you get your bazaar for a month, and the 1 OC min price and set value not increased will end. They might forget. They don't even know what's in the game. Oh, hi, Jericho. Or dear all users. Yeah. But, you know, since they never really said anything about it when it came, we might get to keep it, we might not get to keep it. If we don't keep it, then scamming is going to go down a lot, because then the people who use like 6 different stalls to put up like scam stuff, like the instant level garbage or best sword, it's fucking Sukadachi sword, they're gonna have to start only putting up basic stalls that can only hold certain things, or actually put up the 90 OC to hold up your bazaar for a month, or because they won't do the silver one for sure. So that like might butt that in the ass there, whatever it is, bite it. That's the word, bite it in the ass. Yeah, we still don't know where Shizuka's dad is, but I'm sure he's okay. I'm sure he'll appear as a vanguard someday, and we'll have to pay $300 to get him, and you need him to open up the castle, and then inside you like find a 5th mag slot, and it fucking changes the game, but you need to have him at 5 scrolls in order to get it, and he's in a unit with like 7 other characters, and they're all shit. Like, he's like, it's like him, and then it's like Venus and Siegfried, and like Amana Jaku's in it just because, and it's just all the garbo in the world. Yeah, it's like Toad, right? My dad is in another castle. Yeah. Where's Peach? She's not here. Oh no. So, that's pretty cool. I mean, technically they fuse with you, but some of them. Let me think here. I mean, I would love it if they ever just did like a 150 for like all the, or not even 150, just add an awakening and awakening moves to the original Vanguards and just make them good. Don't make people rebuy things, for sure. Yep, he is. It's Princess Peach, absolutely. So yeah, update should pretty much just consist of, like, if things go well, then we're gonna see the summer event and Kyoto Skies. What? I don't think that's possible. You'd have to show me that sparrow, because I don't know what you're putting on it, but goddamn, get past it over. Like, are we Avenger on Monster Sparrow Mags now? Let's go. Fuck. Oh, drop my controller. Exactly. I don't know what's going on here. But yeah, that's the main hope, is that we get the what? What? 15. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, yeah, that's great. That's fantastic. That's awesome. Okay, that's great. I'm about to fucking say, what in the hell? Give me this. All right. So, androids, Kyoto Skies, Incognito Oda, summer event. Whether the event's going to be broken up into 2 months or 2 weeks is going to be interesting. I feel like they want to milk PS4 as long as possible, so they're going to do it over the span of 2 months and not 2 weeks. And my reasons for that is, yeah, it is. I swore off a blink. I swore on blinking forever. Kyoto Skies is the Android update. That's the next story thing. But if they do break it up over 2 months, I could see that being potentially good. But the reason why I think it's going to happen is that way they can give us part 1 of the Summer Festival. We get a whole month to do that, because that's what PS4 players are used to. If they threw us a 2-week update, people wouldn't know what to do. They'd be freaking out. They'd be like, oh my god, carry me. My knowledges don't work because I need holy. Holy fuck, I need help. I have 2 weeks. I'm gonna go in the rift and cry. Oh my god, what do I do? Fuck. And then, like, they'd panic. But we have to go to the normal pace of everyone dicks around for 3 weeks, and then the last week everyone panics. That's okay. That's what we learned in school. That's how things are done. So I could see that happening. I could see them doing Kyoto Skies Summer Part 1, and then I could see them doing Hound Dog Summer Part 2, or they might even give us Zunko, because JP had Hound Dog and stuff, then they got Zunko right after. I feel like since the Zunko event is a crossover promotion, they might want to try and get it on English PS4 as quick as possible, just because of the nature that, hey, we're partnering with another company to give our content to our gamers, to our audience, through our games. So they'd probably want to push that one forward, because it's more of an agendaed update as opposed to the crossover ones that they'll do with their own series of Cosmic Break, which they can do at their own leisure. Zunko, if you ever go on the Onigiri page, you're going to see, like, a green girl, a little green, mousy, little cute avatar thing, and then another girl with, like, 2 giant ass, like, noodle candles on her back. Like, that's the Zunko event. It's from another series, and they do, like, a crossover thing. Yeah. But that's the thing, like, I could very well see them doing the event over the course of 2 months, just so they can put the event as a constant, like the summer festival as a constant thing, sort of like what we did with Gala, kinda, sorta, maybe. But they put the event there as a constant thing for a month, part one of it at least, and then they give us a main story thing or another side event, and then after that month we get part two of the summer festival, and then they give us another event or the story then, one or the other one of the two things. Yeah. But I'm not really sure. I'm just going on the perspective of, like, PS4 has never had a 2-week update before. Like, I find 2-week. I know 2-week updates are the norm for PC, but personally, I find them really weird, especially the spending component of this game, just because a lot of people get paid like bi-weekly, so they only get paid like every 2 weeks anyway. So I find, I don't know. I find when it's a whole month, people like actually get to put in some 2 paychecks into the game, which makes the game get more money, if you think about it. But when they do it one at a time, people look at it and they go, if it's just 1 week at a time, people look at things and they're going to have that perspective of, okay, should I skip or should I invest? And if I do invest, then I have to invest all the way, or I'm just wasting my money. And then if you look at it from that perspective, then, it's just something foreign to our console. Hey, Javon. What level does Yoshitsuna need to be to craft? Level 100 weapons? Like 22 at least? 22, 23, 24? Something like that. She goes to 27, 28. So mid-20s to high 20s, I'd say. Mine's always been max, so I can't really answer your question. Not by memory. No tutus. I'm gonna go in the rift and cry. Exactly, man. Exactly. I got Ryu Rainwater and I'm thirsty for it. Oh man, it's so good. 22? Thanks, Megarin. Thanks. Or Megaman. Megarin. Sans prediction of the PS4 update is this summer event, Android Story, and Satan Girl? Fuck. That'd be too much shit, dude. Well, you got a ways to go, Javon. Just keep farming stuff. You'll get friendships for everything. 22 for everything? What's the point? I guess you're great and stuff. Summer, man, don't give me 2 updates, dude. Like, I know I was just saying about it, but like, that's such a big update. Don't link them. Like, you can link them if they give us a whole month to do it, but if there's no like month span, like if it's all just 1 month, then God save the Queen. Your PSN name is Theron10. Oh, hello, Theron. Nice. I'm actually really excited for the Satan partner. I like her because she has an attack buff greater than Gargoyles. That's what I had heard. Me and Eva had discussed that the summer event doesn't take energy, so you can just beast mode it, which I think is way better than last time, because I remember I spent so much OC on just restoring. And we don't even have 10 OC restores. If they give us some 10 OC motherfucking restores, boy, it's been like, we're living in the third world, my man. Ooh. Ooh. We need that 10 OC restore. If we get 10 OC restores, game's great. Everything's good. It's fantastic. I mean, when they gave us trading, I said I wouldn't ask for anything else ever again because we had trading. Hey, Steven. So, quick question. Is it worth doing all the dungeons? No. Because you said you were just starting out in the game. If you're just moseying through the game, you're just getting through the story, and make sure you enjoy yourself. Don't just rush through the story to rush through the story. Make sure you enjoy it, because once the story's gone, you don't know how much you're going to miss it. Because once you finish the story and you go back somewhere, you're going to be like, oh man, I don't want to go back anywhere. So make sure you enjoy it. But I would say for the most part, do some side quests, get some base mags for the weapons you're working on, or whatever you can find, and play the story on hard. I wouldn't do the story on hell. I wouldn't do the story on normal. I do it on hard because hard gives you a chance at mags. especially in early dungeons, which can come in handy later. Excuse me, later on. So that's what I would do. Play it on hard. Yeah, exchange shops. I just actually cleared out my Gawain exchange shop today. I only did it on one character this time because I didn't play this event much, because even though they added the green Yogg, it didn't really add much to the game. This part 2, it didn't really do much at all for me. Since I already had the Celios and I already had my weapon and all that, I just got some mags and called it. Night, Brock. See you in the morning if we get an update, my man. And if we don't, then we'll make a video about, hey guys, we don't have an update. Fuck. But yeah, Blitz Oni mode, that's the next big thing. My friends have messaged them on Twitter, on Facebook, and all these other mediums. And about the Blitz Oni thing, like, we're just trying to raise their awareness of Blitz Oni, because, like, it's no excuse now. Like, we've had access to Blitz Oni mode for, like, since Gala came out. And they didn't even put the pure lightning core into the Gala drop tables, like, when we were running it. Like, no one got one ever. It did not exist. Yet in the update information it said it did. So I'm assuming that they are purposely withholding it from us to some extent, or they're just, I don't know, clueless. Like either Cybers's playing 4D chess, or they're playing checkers on a chessboard. Like, it's either one of the two. It's either one of the two. Yeah, it's been a long time. 5 months. Blitz Tiamat is the lightning Tiamat, and he has an Oni mode, and his Oni mode drops his 125 weapons, which are, like, arguably some of the strongest weapons in the game, and they're generally what the 125 plus crowd wants to have and has been building towards for the longest time, but because of them never fixing it, we don't have access to them. It's a really powerful Holy Lightning weapon and a Dark Fire weapon. Two kind of, like, Dark and Fire, kind of oversaturated weapon types, but still appreciated nonetheless because it has 2 damage multipliers. But the Holy and Lightning one, it's like a super upgraded Elson. Super awesome. For sure. Hey Eric, how you doing? Hey Michael, how you guys up to? Catching them live streams. So, okay Michael, don't spam. Don't make me time you out. I don't want to have to do that. They do. I've seen some people go super crazy. Super crazy. For sure. Trying to think, what else is there to say? Like, so I've talked about what updates we're getting. Talked about some bug fixes we hope get fixed. You know, OC cost is not really a bug fix, but it's you know, it's due time. It's the current year, guys. We need free. We need 10 OC restores. Hell yeah. For sure. But what do you guys want to see most coming up? Because I've been talking for about 40 minutes here. Probably going to end the video soon enough, end the stream pretty soon. No, Anju, it's okay. He stopped. He learned his lesson. But what do you guys want to see? Are you looking most forward to the summer festival? Are you looking forward to Hound Dog? Do you want them to just, like, destroy the natural order and give us Zunko? Do you want them to fix Blitz most? You don't care about updates? I wish we had a little poll I could do. It's like, what do you guys want most? That'd be really fun. But just, you know, what things are you guys looking forward to once you finish the story? Potentially. Do I consider myself a celebrity? Within the Onigiri community, potentially, yeah. I've got 2,000 subscribers. Kinda, I feel like a celebrity because a lot of people just come up to me and say hi, and that's like one of the best feelings ever. So summer festival, the PC event, the Zunko event. Yeah, Kyoto Skies for sure, for sure. What am I looking forward to most? For me, Summer Festival, it's going to be something fun, and if it doesn't take energy, it's just going to be something really, really fun to do and to play and to, just something to go wild with. Because last Summer Festival was fantastically fun. It was really fun, and they messed it up because all the gold beetles were Darumas, but it was so good just because it was awesome. I'm curious to see what they'll mess up this time because they've messed up every seasonal event ever. It might be the exchange shop, I'm not sure. Oh, one thing I gotta mention, guys, they might fix Gawain's. Gawain has the Divine Spirit Incense right now in what's that place called? Kumaso Village. Like if you talk to Gawain in Kumaso, her exchange shop still exists, and you are able to get the Divine Spirit Incense. If you haven't done so already, and you just randomly have those drops already, I'd recommend you go grab that. But it is kind of at the we're running on fumes here, update wise. So if you haven't done that already, I'd check it out. But you might not have much time, even if you want to. So you want the Summer Festival? It'd be your first? Yeah, that'd be fun. Summer Festival for sure, because it's a party, man. It's a party. Yeah, the Summer Festival, it should come with Oda. Like, she's part of it. She's the focal point, absolutely. Absolutely. So that is great news. That is something to look forward to. So hopefully sometime tonight, Onigiri is going to tweet out something like, "Hey, PS4, you guys are getting your regularly scheduled maintenance. We're happy to inform you that nothing has changed and that we love you. Give us money." Like, I'd love to see that one just for the sheer outrage of it. But there should be something on the horizon. If we get when is the update? Like, the update, if we get one, the actual update would start downloading or it would put us on maintenance in the next 2 to 3 hours. Like, it might happen, like right now it's 1:45 for me, so it could happen 2 hours from now. It could happen in 15 minutes. It could happen an hour from now. It could happen, like, after 15 minutes, it could happen at any point in time. They've done some updates really early. They've done some really late. Generally, they're usually done by 7, 8 in the morning my time. So, like, if I went, which would be about 6 hours from now, if they do. Yeah, I mean, that could happen, Sam. I mean, it'd be annoying as all hell. But lots of stuff. Lots of stuff for sure. For sure. So, if you guys have any last little things you want to say before I go, because it is almost 2 a.m., so I want to get to bed. If there is an update, early to rise, early to stream, as we say in the streaming business. But fuck. Yeah, some delays do suck, but yeah, if you guys have any last comments you want to say, let me hear them. But aside from that, I'll be going to bed in a couple minutes. See you, Anthony. Thanks for coming out. It was cringe, eh, man? Yeah, it was good. Yeah, thanks for the good nights. Do I think I'll give Terra a try? No. There's no room in my PS4. There's no room in my heart. I got shit to do. When am I making a next vid? If we get an update in the morning, I'll make a video about it. If we don't get an update in the morning, I'll make a video about it. So how about we have a video tomorrow? Did anyone buy my Tempest mag yet? No. I don't actually like log in to keep my stall up, so it never sells. Yeah, cool. It was great having you, Steven. Thanks for dropping by, for sure. Frig. But if it does, we'll have a really fun day. Like, we'll have some summer festival streaming, and that'll be lots of fun. For sure. So the sleep's hitting me. Alright, guys. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for your comments. You've been a great audience. Nice seeing you guys again. I know I've been uploading recently, but, you know, that's mostly due to a lack of content in Onigiri. I'm doing okay for those that wonder. I'm fine. I'm great. I put on a little weight, but aside from that, I'm fine. Just lack of content in Onigiri. I don't play it that much. Today I logged in, and I didn't have a login boost because I hadn't logged in like 5 days. That's kind of my fault because that's like 40 OCE, but you know, it is what it is. But that said, yeah, hopefully we see some news soon enough. I was kind of hoping that they'd post something at the end of the video to be like, "Oh, Oro streaming, let's get our shit together," but that is not the case. So yeah, thanks guys, thanks for coming out. Hopefully we get something to work with tomorrow. Or even some news. Maybe it's coming Friday. Maybe it's coming Thursday. You never know. Maybe it's coming Monday. I hope it's not Monday, because Monday's a holiday, I think. In Canada, anyway. Like, July 1st is Canada Day. And that is on the Sunday. So you never know. Alright. Yeah, sure. Hope, you know, keep yourselves. Make sure you subscribe with that little bell. You know, hopefully YouTube sends you guys notifications, because you know how finicky they can be in the current year. So, I mean, it used to work flawlessly, like back when like the 2010s, 2008s, those years. But now it's just like, oh, we're not going to subscribe to everyone because it's annoying. But anyway, peace out, guys. There is a donate button if you ever felt like so inclined. It's on the top right of my actual channel page. It's a PayPal thing, pretty easy to set up. If you're ever so inclined to do so, your generosity would be appreciated, for sure. And good night, guys. Peace out. How do I stop this thing?